I forgot to switch it over to comments, so I didn't even realize anybody was here yet. I guess first things first, can you hear me okay? And do I need to turn on any lights? And I would love to hear how you guys like the raid parade. Did it go okay this week? I know there were scheduling issues. I did put out a new video on that wound up caught in a time lag. In between Roy and Becky and Van Vita. Glad to hear it, April. Oh, and guys, Britain Farm Homestead, her name is April, in case you're unaware. And Van Vita Travels, if I refer to Paula, that is who that is. Obviously, Kenneth is Ford Man. He's nice and tells us that in his name. Yeah, so Paula, I'm not sure what happened at the beginning because I literally left the high school at 2 o'clock my time when Roy and Becky were headed to their premiere. Yeah, he's not protesting. Yeah. Hopefully he quits soon. Surprisingly enough, he's been fixed for years. But yeah. Hi, Kevin, Sue. So I do have a.
Hopefully he quits soon.
And I definitely have a lag. Sorry, I'm pulling up my description so I have a list. Hi, Lance. I'm doing pretty well. I've been running. Wish I had woken up sooner today. But I've been doing the mom thing and picking up art supplies from the school since it's a new semester. Yes, very much so. And unfortunately, there's been a couple of neighborhood cats around here lately. So he's doing this a lot. So anyway, on the scheduling stuff, if you would like to be part of the raid parade, I did put out a new video today that was supposed to be in between Roy and Becky and Van Vita that wound up overlapping with Van Vita. Luckily, it didn't distract. I don't run at all. I drove in my car. I have no idea how many miles it is either. It's a little over a 10-minute drive most of the time. But anyway, so I did put out a new video on doing the scheduling so that you can schedule off the 15-minute mark, because you really need to be able to do that so that we can get one raid into the next without skipping timing. So hopefully that makes more sense than the first one. I think you can see it better than the first one. And they did turn comments off on that as well. So I guess you're just going to have to message me if you still have questions. I was going to say, let's see here. I should be able to share the link with you guys if you want to kind of keep track. Now, obviously, I'll redo this after this week and kind of clear it out. But then as you get your premieres done, let me know. I'll add it to the list and we can go from there. Is that link clickable for y'all? Hopefully. Okay, sorry, April. All right, so some of us that are over in the RV side of things. I typically hang out in Roy and Becky Travels live stream, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. And they wound up with a blank spot after them in the live schedule. So we're looking for somebody to raid. The homesteading side doesn't really raid other channels, but with the RV channels, they'll start first thing in the morning, and one person goes live for an hour, then another channel goes live for an hour, and you kind of just daisy chain all these lives together. So I started scheduling my premieres after Roy and Becky on Tuesdays and Fridays. And then we wound up with this raid parade idea because then they started scheduling their premieres after their lives. So I scheduled my premieres after their premieres, and now we're adding in some other people and string it. Like, I think we had 5 videos in the premieres today. It's a fun way to get extra views on your videos right as soon as they come out, and just have some fun, hang out with people. Well, Lance, it's fun, and I like hanging out with people. And for whatever reason, the timing on that one is good for me as well. It seems to me the only ones that I'm consistently on are Roy and Becky and Van Vita. No Santa, sorry, Lance. Hi, Kevin. Definitely. I was going to say, I'm not sure how long it is. It does seem to work well with like less than 15 minutes. I mean, if they're getting into like the half hour or something, it's a little long and you would lose momentum, but Paula, go eat. I'll be here till 4. Well, my time, 3 your time. Oh, that's awesome, Lance. So yes, April, shoot me an email. I did put up a video. I don't like that I can't see who my mods are in StreamYard. All right. I will find that video. So it just helps with the scheduling because you need to schedule off the 15-minute marker. And if you haven't really, a quick tutorial. I have to go to the thing on I don't like doing anything on the computers, guys. I come on here just for you. Okay. No worries, Kevin. All right. So this video actually explains how to schedule things at like, because, okay, so for instance, Roy typically will do, he had been doing about 8 minutes on the Kendrick Mountain series. And so then I would schedule my live for 10 after because he had a 2-minute countdown, then an 8-minute video. So I would schedule for that 10-minute mark. I would go into a 2-minute countdown and then however long my video was. Oh, that works. Totally works. And I don't have my video for next week done yet. I'm probably, hopefully, going to record that tonight. So we'll kind of see when the kids get home. But let me know. And then as soon as I find out how long their video is, we can get it scheduled. And you can actually change. You do need it to not be scheduled as a premiere until after you schedule the timing. just because for whatever reason, it refers you back to the computer after you hit that premiere button. Oh, I'd forgotten Kenneth was a mod. By the way, in case you are my mods want to share their links, I do have it in there. It is exclamation mark and your first name. And it will drop your link, hopefully. Other than the fact that StreamYard is really slow today. Okay, it worked. So yes, definitely April, we can get you scheduled for that. So another thing I wanted to talk about. That sounds like an awesome plan because I did not have anyone to raid today from here. But in case VanLifeRocks is going live later today, I believe at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so make sure to check him out. I was going to say, and I'm actually going to miss it. I might catch the very beginning if the kids aren't ready to go. But anywho, so there's that. I didn't really do banners or anything for this today. Sorry, guys. One other thing I am doing. I have turned off the counters on the thumbs up and thumbs down, so you guys can't see those. But I am taking polls on them. So I would like to know which one you guys prefer. And your choices are salsa and hummus. Hummus is thumbs up. Salsa is thumbs down. I know that kind of goes against the mainstream way of viewing those, but I'm just using them as polling options to see what you guys want to see next. Oh, I guess I do have milk over here. Both? I'll have to see how long it takes me to make one, because it might wind up being both. I have the stuff in the house to make both. I don't know. Maybe I could do a whole series on dips. Kathleen and I have been going back and forth. She likes guac as well. So it's one of those, well, how do I do that? And it's like, I don't know. You got to pick. So has everybody made their vote as far as which one they prefer or which one is their favorite? I guess is the way I worded it in the thumbnail. Hi, Robert. Laundromats scare me. Definitely scare me. Kaylee had some had a whole slew of issues at a laundromat a few weeks ago, and I'm not sure I'll ever go back to the laundromat. Okay, Lance, go vote on the thumbs up and thumbs down. Salsa is thumbs down. I was going to say, and if you want to know what was going, I'm not afraid of Lent. I had issues with them anyway because I am very sensitive to the fragrances in pretty much any laundry product out there. If you want to understand why I am scared of laundromats now, Sonia did a live stream. I think it was a Saturday afternoon, maybe. Probably about a month ago. And she had a variety of issues with that trip to the laundromat. She wound up throwing away all of the clothes she took with her. It is just on the regular thumbs up and thumbs down, Lance. So wherever you go to do that. I feel like I should be able to point because it should be right underneath the video, but I'm not on YouTube. So yeah, I'm not afraid of lint. The fragrances, oh my word, I can't even walk through my neighborhood. I can't even walk through my neighborhood if people are doing laundry. I'll be so dizzy. I can't even stand up. Okay, and in the description I did put in Ray's timing, but I think that's actually wrong now. There are a ton of chemicals in dryer sheets, fabric softener, laundry detergent, Lance. I actually did a video a couple weeks ago about getting rid of chemicals in the house, and that was a major thing with my health. I went from having dizzy spells daily to, I'm like, okay. He has a tendency to try and walk across the stove. So that's kind of a problem at times. I can handle him just laying there patiently waiting on me. He also typically will come up this way and walk across the keyboard. If it wasn't for the fact that there's electronics, I would probably try to get a water bottle and squirt him with it. But okay, guys, we have a guest. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I should be working, but I'm tired. I'm getting bored. So, I'm tired of working here. So,
you're addicted to live stream, Lance. Just admit it.
No, not at all. Who told you that? How did that get around?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the myriad of live streams I see you on.
You didn't see me on Victoria's the other day, did you?
I did not. I missed hers.
Oh, good. Don't even go back to the recorded one, please.
Now you've got me curious.
No, don't go. Please don't go. And everybody else, and everybody else here, don't go either. That's all I'm gonna say.
That was her karaoke stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad sound system, bad lighting. It was just bad.
Oh, well, it'll be okay.
I was trying to figure out where you wanted me to do a thumbs up and thumbs down, because you don't want people to give you a thumbs down.
According to pretty much everybody, it doesn't really matter to YouTube.
No, it doesn't.
So I am just shifting the way I think about the thumbs up and thumbs down.
Yeah. In fact, when I start doing regular lives, I'm going to tell people, do not give me thumbs up. I don't want to see those. I want all thumbs down. And then see if YouTube boots me out completely. You're doing pretty good in these lives now, aren't you? I mean, I remember how shy you were when you first start doing these. Now you're just like a natural.
I'm a little bit better.
You're a lot better.
I am still. I don't know. I don't know.
I was very shy too. I didn't want to see myself on camera because I'm always behind the camera.
Well, see, I don't like hearing myself on camera either.
Neither do I. My voice is too high pitched. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you're here to 4 or 7?
No. I am here till 4 my time, which would be 4 your time. So we've got 45 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what's new?
Not a whole lot. I've been running around like a crazy woman since I got up this morning. Well, I say this morning. I got up at 12:30 this afternoon.
Oh my God! I was up at 5 a.m.
Oh, I didn't go to bed till 4.
I should wake you up at 5 then and say, go to bed.
Hi, Paffords.
Everybody still here? Robert, you still here? Hey, it's Lance. Where? Oh, that's Susan. Sonia's going live tonight. Or not live, but I think she's doing YouTube. You know what happens on YouTube?
Goes live.
You know what happened on YouTube? When you click on the reminder button, then it goes away on the screen on YouTube in the channel.
The video completely?
Yeah.
I was wondering about that because I typically will hit the reminder thing, so I definitely don't miss it.
Yep.
But then it's next to impossible to track down again to grab the link.
Unless you're
in the lives.
Well, I clicked on the links on my computer, and then I was talking to Sonia. She goes, I have a live. Go check it out. And I went there. I said, there's nothing there. And I remember clicking on it. So I went to my phone, and it was there. So once you click on it, it goes away.
I don't like that. I like that they're bringing reminders back, but I don't like that it disappears.
Yeah, that's silly. So I'm not going to click. Who's that?
Hey, Lance.
Hi, guys. For those of you who don't know him, this is Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. He also has a live stream addiction.
Oh, is he new on the live chat? Actually, I woke up at 5 o'clock one morning and started working, and then I went over to see if anybody was live, figuring there's nobody live. And Ken's there with a whole bunch of friends playing games.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, he's addicted. He's addicted.
I think you're both addicted.
No, I'm not addicted. You'll get addicted to it soon.
I don't know. I was going to say, I don't come up as a guest like you two do.
I honestly rather be a guest than doing it myself, but I don't want to have to be in charge. I'm going to just click me anytime I want, right?
I can understand that sentiment, Lance.
Yeah.
But then I would have to have working headphones.
Why?
So I don't have echo?
You don't have headphones now.
I know, but I'm the host.
I don't need headphones either. Watch.
Hi, Broussards.
I just turn my speakers on. And now I can hear you on my speakers.
But now I hear echo.
You shouldn't hear echo now.
I hear echo when one of us talks.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yep, I hear it too.
Wasn't doing that before.
Because you had your headphones on.
No, before when I had the speakers, when I was using speakers, it wasn't doing it at all.
Definitely still doing it.
Put the headphones back on. Ow! I'm okay.
So is it Brett or Amy today?
Brett or Amy?
Broussard Homestead.
Pafford? Oh, Broussard.
Yeah. Okay, so I have like 3 sort of areas I hang out in. I hang out with the homesteaders, I hang out with the RV crowd, and then I hang out in some of like the paranormal readings chats.
What's your favorite? Well, the paranormal, obviously.
Do what?
I said, what is your favorite? The paranormal, obviously, right?
I actually don't spend a ton of time over there.
So you believe in ghosts?
Not the way most people do. And I typically avoid the ghost hunting type videos.
I'm a man of science, okay? Now, I've never believed in ghosts when it comes like religion and we have a spirit and all that until a physical theorist, a scientist, a whole bunch of them actually, and they all agree with this now, that there's a theory out there that our consciousness goes into a quantum state. where it can travel around Earth, whatever. And it's the biggest explanation scientifically now for ghosts. Because there's a researcher back in the 90s, I think he was, and he went to more haunting houses and buildings and all that all over North America than anybody's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
He discovered that 95% of the places that he saw or recorded ghosts were in places where people had passed away. 95%. I mean, that says something, right? So scientifically now, they believe that's our consciousness goes into a quantum state, and quantum theory and all that is so. Don't ask me about it because it's so complicated. But it's the biggest explanation now for ghosts. It's pretty cool. It came out a couple of years ago about it.
Okay, hi Brett.
Brett's here?
Yes, Broussard Homestead.
Oh, no.
We went over this a couple minutes ago, Lance.
No, there's another Brett that comes in the lives. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's Brett's worship channel.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Oh, that poor kid. The other night he was on there, and he must have been on there for like an hour, and nobody was. What was he doing? Singing? He sings.
He does singing, and
so he started singing by himself about a half an hour into it.
And then he does chit chat. Sometimes he'll do like Family Feud, like what Sherry does.
Oh, he does?
That's travels, yeah.
Oh, he should. He's a friend of yours. You should tell him that when he's going to do that to put it on his thing.
I think he does other games too. I think it's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been over at his channel, but I have been to his channel before.
I was gonna say, I don't know. If I was gonna start doing games, it would be like stuff I want to study and sort of commit to memory. So it would be like trivia on medicinal properties of plants and herbs and things.
Oh, that just sounds fantastic.
For anybody that's interested,
Actually, I guess the homesteaders would know.
I was gonna say the homesteaders would get that kind of mindset, but
I'll do one on RVs. Maybe I should do that. Do one on RVs.
for anybody that's interested,
Nope.
I'm going to be doing my very first Kahoot game tonight.
Kahoot?
Yeah.
What's that?
That is a Danny from Griswold Family Vacation started. And what it is, it's a fun game. It's like your time. You got like 3 or 4 different answers. But only sometimes all of them are correct. Sometimes 2 of them are right, and then most of the time it's only going to be one.
That sounds complicated.
sorry to hear that, Spaceman.
What happened?
But
Are you at least getting progressively better?
Yeah, I hope so.
Um,
We had Oh, sorry, Ken.
but anyway, you get like 60 seconds on each question, and depending on the topic, the questions vary on how many there are. And then I highly recommend using a second device. As a matter of fact, Paula from Van Beta played it on her live stream one night. Was you there when she did it? Going Green Mom.
I was, and I know there were some issues with timing because the people that were on screen on the live couldn't even see the questions before the time was out. Do you happen to know, like, are you able to make your own?
You can create your own Kahoot, or you can go up there and go up there where it says Discover
Okay.
on the Kahoot homepage, and it'll bring up a search bar, and you can type in a certain topic. Like I got one that's called cars, and one that's called food, of course. And,
Imagine that, Kenneth.
Yeah, food one.
I can't imagine you with your food.
and then
That's bizarre.
well, I got a feeling some people are going to get pretty well shocked on this one, because this is you'll see now. I'm going to do 3 rounds. Okay, one's going to be cars, one's going to be food, and the last one's going to be anagrams, which is like.
As long as there's no clams involved.
It's going to be like scrambled words. It's going to be like they'll give you like you got to figure out which one is like would be the correct one if it was scrambled, and you got to be able to figure out how to to be able to unscramble it or whatever. Like for foot, it'll have it backwards. It'll have it mixed up. It'll have it like TOFO. Something like that. You'll see tonight. It's hard for me to explain.
What time tonight?
At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. Now, is that interfering with Sonia's chat? I can't remember.
I think Sonia normally goes on at 8 for 2 hours.
Right after Robert.
Sure.
Robert, Traveling Robert.
I haven't made his either. So Friday nights are hard for me. We do the kids pop on Friday.
Traveling Robert has
Today.
thousands of people in there typing, and it just scrolls. Like, what did you say? What did you say?
I was going to say, that sounds like Jess and Maya from Roots and Refuge. It's like you can't even focus.
My live chats are like that too.
I've tried to not run over on top of somebody else, but I kind of find that hard to do. No matter what time I go on,
People understand that.
I'm always going to be on somebody else.
Understand.
Yeah.
People understand that.
Yeah.
I'm bugging you, Ken.
I was going to say, on the raid parade schedule,
Yeah.
I
was just
actually
looking at that. Where'd that go?
Well, so if you look at the other tabs in that spreadsheet, I had at one point done a schedule for the homesteading lives.
Okay, I'm bringing it up here now. Okay,
it
doesn't say the start time and finish time though.
On the raid parade or the?
Oh, sorry, the spreadsheet. So Roy and Becky's at 2 p.m. Going Green Mom is 2:13. 2:13, not 2:12.
No, okay. So the way that works for the premieres, you have a 2-minute intro.
Oh, these are just premieres. These aren't lives.
Yeah, those are the premieres. So if you flip to the other sheets in that workbook,
I didn't see it here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay.
At one point, I had done a homesteading schedule for their lives, just to try and kind of keep track and know where.
You do this for everybody, eh?
Yeah.
You're getting paid, I hope. You're getting paid for this, I hope, right?
No, and that one's probably not up to date either. And I started on a couple of the sheets. Actually, I was going to do the RV lives just to, because it seems like we wind up in this conversation a lot.
What about royalties from their YouTube income?
Yeah, right.
Nothing?
Just trying to provide value, Lance.
You're doing a great job. I'm really sad today because Gary ended his channel. Did you watch Daydream of Night Things?
He didn't actually end his channel altogether.
No, sorry, he didn't end his channel. He's ended his lives on Tuesday night.
He just ended his Tuesday night lives and his daily coffee talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that because I would always just sit in there and listen. I couldn't talk, type, or do anything because I'm working. But
I was gonna say, I'm still asleep during most of the morning lives.
His is 10 a.m. Eastern.
Because, like, I miss the American Wanderer as well. He normally does one.
He's going to do my stickers next summer for my
He's,
motorhome.
he goes Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays usually.
I was going to say, and see, I'm not awake, so I really need
If you're,
I need to get my sleep schedule back in order.
if you're technically on a kind of a homestead, Megan, shouldn't you be up at 5 a.m. with the roosters and the feeding the
I live in a
chickens?
trailer park.
Okay, well, up with the other trailer people?
So I often will hear people leave around me to go to work because they work in trailer factories.
What do you
And the
hear?
trailer factories start at 4.
What do you hear? Like, get off my property! Stop going in between the trailers. Is that what you hear?
No, mainly they're trucks. Because
Oh, the trucks. Okay.
they drive diesels.
Oh, those will wake you up.
And they actually calm me down. I think the guy behind me I think it's actually gas, but he's got his truck lifted and
What trailer park are you at? What's the name of it? Or is that top secret?
yeah, I'm not telling you that.
Okay, whisper it into my ear. Oh, hold on.
Sorry, Lance.
I don't even know what state you're in. You're obviously somewhere from here to Florida.
I'm in Indiana.
Oh, Indiana, you're near all the motorhomes.
I
Oh,
am. I
manufacturing.
am actually in that county.
So even if you gave me your address, there'd just be hundreds and hundreds of other RVs on the map.
Well, so I have mentioned enough about where I'm located
Yeah.
in other videos that,
Somebody could find you?
yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
So, hence why I'm not giving you a name for the trailer park.
Am I still in the stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're still here.
No, I'm not.
I did have a question.
What happened here?
I've noticed that some of these
I had
live
you
streams,
open. Sorry. Go ahead, Ken.
they you know how when you click the like button, it'll say the number of likes, and some won't. I was wondering how they changed that, or
Oh, I can actually show you that if you give me a minute. So Kevin, fun fact on that, I was actually TP'd for the first time
TP'd? Toilet paper?
about a week before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
toilet paper. You know that super like hot commodity that was in such short supply that it's, at least the last few times I've been in a store, is still in short supply around here.
You know what,
Yes,
people?
they actually TP'd my peach tree and the neighbor's maple tree.
On
And
Halloween?
then,
What, on Halloween?
no, it was like a week before Christmas.
Before.
I don't know.
There's a demand shortage on it, and people are wasting it on trees.
Yep.
Did you call the cops?
No. Shoot, I didn't even have to clean it up.
It all just blew away to your neighbor's trees?
No. So, okay. So I noticed it. We were leaving the house to go to an appointment. And it was like, oh, we got TP'd. Okay. I get back and I'm like, it's like rainy and cold. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that today.
Yeah.
And then I got up and went somewhere the next day. I think I had to go pick up milk. And
No eggs?
I went out and it was all gone. Like there were 2 or 3 pieces in the very top of my peach tree. And the rest of it had been picked up by the trailer park.
I thought the rain maybe washed it all down to the ground.
Well, I was going to say at that point it would be easy for me to pick up, but my guess is they didn't want it going to the storm drains.
Okay.
They have enough issues with them as it is.
Interesting.
Correct, Spaceman. Ignorance did not go away with COVID.
any really creative travel,
Hi, Blaine.
also known as Blaine?
Blaine's here?
Yes, sir.
Kevin's here. What's so funny?
Okay, so for those of you
Everything
that
I
have,
say. Sorry.
For those of you that have come in since I started this,
Yeah, there's Blake.
I did put out another video on scheduling off the 15-minute mark for premieres for the Raid Parade. And if you want to get involved with that, just let me know. And I can get you on the schedule for next week. And then the thumbs up and thumbs down are actually taking a poll. If you like hummus, give it a thumbs up. If you like salsa, give it a thumbs down.
I love salsa. You know why everybody loves salsa? Because they all like to say salsa. That's a Jerry Seinfeld episode.
Oh, and see, I didn't watch that.
Oh. Okay, listen. I'm at your website here, Megan.
My website?
Yep.
The rarely updated one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking for RV videos. Yeah.
I don't have any.
Why don't you do a tour or what is that? Minimalism Gabe. Looks like a piece of poop. Your fourth last video. What is that?
Oh, now you've got me curious. I don't know.
Minimalism Game Day 8 shorts.
Okay, so that was from this morning.
What is that? Oh yeah, 7 hours ago.
Yeah.
And then one before that looks like something in the toilet.
What on earth are you looking at?
You know you can put clickbait on lives too, eh? Salsa versus hummus. Man, I like salsa and hummus both the same exactly.
Okay, so the
Hard to pick.
Minimalism Game Day 8, what is probably looking like poop there is actually a ceramic bowl container thing that's about the perfect size to put like pens and pencils in.
Or poop.
I suppose if you wanted to.
Never put poop in Tupperware. Never do that. And stick it in the microwave. So
Yuck.
and what's the one before that? Day 7.
Day 7 is essential oil containers.
I think it looks like vials of drugs that you're throwing down the toilet because the cops are at your door.
Oh dear. Okay, this is not VanLifeRocks.
Oh, right. Or Vanity Travels.
I'm not kissing any buckets.
That's not. Why, somebody saying to kiss the bucket?
Yeah, VanLifeRocks.
Did you miss that one? I was gonna say Ray has kissed his bucket several times.
That's disgusting. I hope you kissed that just the day before, the day he bought it, not a couple of days after he used it.
I have no idea. I didn't ask.
Oh Lord! I don't think it's that.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my phone again here.
So, for those of you in the homesteading space, just
bear with us, people from the RV.
The RV space always lands on poop. That just every time.
Yeah, we're
I haven't
RV
completely
people.
noticed the space on the homestead that everything goes back to that, but
There's another one
people
here.
in their bucket toilets and.
Oh, there's Ray.
That seems to be the number one topic.
Look on the RV show.
Oh no!
On Ray's channel, yeah.
No poop corn. No.
How big is your trailer there?
The trailer I live in, or the travel trailer I have.
So you live in a trailer, plus you have a travel trailer that you pull and go around in?
I don't pull. It sits at a campground.
So you got 2.
I do. So I have a single wide that I live in. It is, box length is 67. So it's actually classed as a
14-footer?
14 by 70.
Yeah. Oh, 70 inches long. That's huge. Or wait a minute, 70 feet long.
70 feet, because the tongue sticks out 3 feet.
Okay, so 67 feet.
Yeah.
Mine's only 40 feet long. I have a 40-foot long one.
And then my travel trailer, we've never actually gotten a tape measure out there that's long enough. It's either a 28 or a 32.
Okay, but you don't pull it anywhere?
It's had flat tires since I've owned it.
And how long have you owned it for?
I bought that. Let's see here. The first I was out there was 2011, so I would have bought that fall of 2012.
Yep.
It was the second camper I bought that year.
Okay, you might need new tires when you go to start driving around in it.
It's not mobile.
I have a
Not
40-foot long. I have a 40-foot long park model,
Nice.
but it's considered it's called 102 because it's 102 inches wide.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's got two slide outs. Yours don't have slide outs, does it?
No. It's a 1978 or 79 Bonanza.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yes.
We had a Bonanza at our trailer park once. I'm gonna find a picture. Banana?
No, Bonanza. Like old Western movie, Bonanza.
Wonder if you can find a picture of one.
Us and RV communities fill things as well. We fill our toilet bowls and our black tanks.
So it's aluminum siding, obviously. Yeah, I can't. What year? 1997?
78 or 79.
79. They make horse trailers too.
I did not know that. I didn't know they even still existed.
Yeah, they're still around. They're called Bonanza livestock trailers.
Interesting.
They probably don't make maybe travel trailers anymore.
Hey,
The colors on the outside are actually similar to Roy and Becky's honey.
What'd you call me?
I didn't call you anything,
we,
Lance.
we had a honey too in our trailer park. It's probably the oldest one we've had there now. Are you in a campground or an RV park?
I am. Well, okay, so I live in a trailer park that no longer has a camper section.
For transients. You know what transient is?
Yes.
Okay, some people don't know that word, so I have to ask.
Oh, okay, so the trailer park I live in when I first moved in had an entire section for people living in RVs. There was
full time.
Yes, there was at least one schoolie down there, maybe two. And then several just other RVs and stuff. And then when it got bought out, probably, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
So do they have transient? Do they have transients come in on the weekend?
No.
Okay.
They actually kicked everybody that was living there full time out and put they're small single wide trailers. They're bigger than park models, but they're basically one bedroom.
Now you called it park model. I thought the states called them destination trailers.
It depends.
Oh.
So if it's built like more like a single wide trailer where
Like
it's meant to be stationary and not so this is not exactly like mine.
Mine also has a 10 feet by 18 foot long side room on the side. They're called Canada rooms.
Interesting. All right, so this is not exactly like mine. Mine actually has 2 doors.
Yeah, way longer and wider.
Mine's probably just 8 feet wide, 8.5 feet wide.
Oh, I thought you said yours was 14 foot wide.
The one I live in is 14 feet wide.
Oh, okay.
Travel trailers, like the coloring on this is right. I have a sliding glass door, and then this would be like the door in my bedroom.
So your travel trailer is a Bonanza.
Where RV
What is your permanent one?
dinner.
What's it called? Your 14 foot wide. What's the name of one of that? It's no name, is it?
Brand wise, it is Schultz, which no longer exists.
Okay.
let me get rid of that for a minute, and I'll try and go find a picture.
Is it in good shape? Your 14-foot?
Parts of it?
Parts of it?
Okay, so home-wise, like, I heat with electric because I wound up with a cat that ripped into my ductwork.
Good God.
7, 8, 9 years ago now.
Yeah.
But so I got that fixed, and then the furnace went out. And before I got that fixed last year, but I had them come out and fix the furnace, and then I was expecting them to go under and fix the ductwork too, because it had just been pulled away from the vents. Oh no, they don't do any ductwork. And as odd as it sounds, even though they build these things in this county, there's nowhere that actually services them in this county.
You'd have to get a private guy to come and do it.
Find one.
I had really in that area. You can't find a RV technician.
No, because everybody just gets their friends to do it.
What about HVAC guy, like a house guy that does?
They won't work on trailers.
Oh, bloody hell. Any guys in the neighborhood?
No. I don't know. My ex, but see, my ex, when he was working there, he was putting walls together. Either way, right now, I've got groundhogs underneath, basically right where I would need the ductwork to be. And I don't plan to stay here long enough to deal with it.
Groundhogs would get mad at if you're working over their home. Yeah, I understand.
Well, and like the mound underneath my trailer goes up to within probably that far of the bottom of the trailer.
It's not very deep.
Yeah.
Mine was heated by gas, propane, my park model, but maybe 7 years ago, a stupid bug got in the valve where the gas goes, and it backed up and burned all the side of my aluminum. I didn't burn it, it just leaves a black charcoal. It comes off, just washed off. But that was it. I don't use the heater anymore. I only use the. That wasn't the furnace. That was the hot water tank. It happened to. So I only use electric now in the hot water tank.
That was basically what happened to my furnace. Like spiders or bugs or whatever had gotten in and built a nest in the gas inlet or whatever.
It happens when they're parked there for years.
And I moved this trailer here back in 2009.
Oh, you moved it from somewhere else?
Yes. I bought the trailer in a different park, and shoot, it would have been 15 years ago now, because my daughter's 14. And then, we've been here for 11 years now. Kind of funny. I moved out of my kid's dad's house or trailer and moved 2 streets over in a different trailer park. And then I moved my trailer out of that park into this one. And then he moved into 2 streets over in this one.
I think he's following you.
He was getting out of the park we had been in.
Okay.
Trust me, the office verified before they said okay.
Okay.
That it would be okay. But we have other family in the park too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Cousins, sisters, brothers, parents.
Cousins.
Am I asking you too many questions?
No. They're not technically my family beyond like my nieces and nephews, but
okay. If Sonia was here, she'd be saying, "Stop asking her so many questions."
Nah, you're fine.
Right, Sonia? Are you here, Sonia?
I don't think she's here.
So you're gonna go on Sonia's today? You gonna be over there?
I don't know. So the kids will be home tonight, which is why I'm going to miss Ray's live, because we're basically doing a kid swap when he comes on. And then...
You're swapping your kids with Ray?
No!
I was going to say, he's out way west of you.
His son is also younger than mine. No, Ray is doing a live tonight.
Does he usually do it Friday?
No, but he's got good signal where he's at. I think what we worked it out to be is it will be 6 p.m. Eastern for his live.
That's a
I just turned the notification on.
Paula, please, pretty please, hit the dislike to vote for salsa.
Oh, you like salsa better than hummus? Right in. You like hummus better than salsa?
I like salsa better than I do hummus.
Huh? My son said, I don't know.
All that, and you don't know what he likes?
I can't stand hummus. Ugh.
Oh, Kenneth, please don't go there.
No, okay. So, Paula, my thought process on this whole project.
And she really thought about this.
I want to kind of rewire how we think about the like and dislike buttons. That's the entire point of this project. Is because it doesn't matter to YouTube. It's all engagement. So it's just a poll. I know you've been conditioned to think that hitting the dislike button is bad. That's why I have the poll numbers off, but
Megan likes to live dangerously and she'll try anything.
I do. Well, okay, I don't try.
You're more dangerous than Ray. He's a bad
I don't
influence.
think I could go on half the hikes Ray goes on.
No, I'm talking about it when it comes to YouTube stuff.
Hi, Kathleen. And good morning.
Kathleen Klein. You were a hard one to draw the other day, Kathleen Klein.
And nobody drew any goats.
But does she have goats? Oh, she's the goat girl?
She was involved with the conversation with DJ about goat mowers and
Brian. That would have been easy.
ketchup.
Everybody that knew about that would have been easier to just draw a couple of goats eating the grass.
See, I totally would have gotten that. Salsa does have more uses.
Salsa. Yeah, but hummus, they both taste the same, but you know which one's better for you.
My goal is to make them equally fine.
So how many, when are we going to know about the thumbs up and thumbs down? When are you going to denounce it?
Probably next week.
Oh, no, do it in a month or so.
No, because I'm putting out the first of the videos next week.
Okay, what's your thing say right now then? What is your favorite? Salsa hummus. Pick your poison. And then you put in the description. Oh, I can't read it right now, can I?
You can usually click off live chat and then drop the arrow down to get the description.
Your description
I'm not normally on a computer.
Oh, you did? Okay. Hummus thumbs up, salsa thumbs down. Some people are going to get confused. Why would she want thumbs down?
So then they'll have to watch the live again.
Don't try to understand Megan. Just do what she says.
But if you think about it, I mean, from a psychological standpoint, the only reason we have an issue with thumbs down is because we have made it negative.
This is true. Yeah. It never bothered me. Well, because I never got any, so.
And YouTube doesn't care. I mean, they've repeatedly said that, and all the channels that are like experts on YouTube.
If people are watching your videos, that's what they want.
I always give a thumbs up.
Hey, see? Oh, you're not watching YouTube.
But you don't like hummus.
And he likes those other.
A thumbs up on this live stream means a vote for hummus, Kenneth.
But he'll eat those other things.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to like do a taste test of hummus then.
Yeah.
No.
Let's do a dare for him right now.
I've had hummus.
Kenneth, I want you to get a bag of chips. Get your dad to get you some hummus and taste it. Okay? Next video. I want to see it by this Saturday.
Oh my word.
Van Vita's
She has got scooping scissors, according to Kathleen.
Yeah, but if you go to YouTube, they look like something else. The scissors are vertical instead of horizontal. That's really weird.
I don't know. I don't have the stream.
Goat? Are those goats popping scissors, Paula? Pooping? Oh, yeah. That looks like the goats pooping scissors. We're not getting on pooping again. Goats cutting. I couldn't find a symbol for mowing. I understood you, Paula.
Who was coming on at 4? Because we do have 5 minutes until then.
Ken?
No, I'm not until.
Ken, you know everybody who's coming up. Come on, let's go, buddy.
I do not know.
You know who's coming up in Asia right now.
I don't know if B&D Craftsmore is coming on or not.
Here, I'll take a look.
Dear.
Hold on.
We had somebody. Oh, it was Jerry Holly.
Jerry Holly? He was just on live. He's driving.
Oh.
Yeah, he's driving. Who's coming up? 5 o'clock. Oh, Brendan Jackson is. That's your friend, right? Ken?
What?
Ken, Brandon Jackson's coming up at 5:15.
Okay.
And your other friend,
Yes.
Master of Music Terrence, is coming up. Oh, that's not till 8. Nobody else at 4.
Okay, it says
Sorry. B&D Craftsmore. Yeah, they're coming up.
B&D Craftsmore has one scheduled here at 4.
4
It's called
o'clock.
Coloring Friday.
Coloring Friday. And then the Gray Man. Do you guys know him? They're at 5 o'clock today.
Man.
No, wait a minute. January the 8th. That's today at 5 p.m. Going Green Mom is live right now. Oh, that's where I am. Sorry.
Yes, that's where you are, Lance.
I forgot where I was for a second.
Right.
Cafe
So-
Clown. What did Kathleen say? Good thing I knew what you meant. Oh, it's like doing visual charades. So Megan, maybe you and I should take over the what?
Paula!
I'm having a shower in 5 minutes, but not live streaming it. Well, you could. Just videotape yourself.
You might get several views of that one. I don't know.
You can do your from here up, Paula. Think of all the hits you'll get and all the views. You know, Megan, like I told Paula before, every van person, woman or man, eventually in the summertime when it's nice and warm, does an outdoor shower scene video. They've all done them.
I was going to say, I do outdoor showers at camp, but no video allowed, so.
Lance, what's with the scarf? What's wrong with my scarf?
All right, so I am putting a homesteading live in. He likes to hang out and just meet people.
What's his name?
Oh, I was going to put B&D Craftsmore.
His name is Paul.
What's his channel?
Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading.
Is he
And
in
then, Kenneth, if you can...
Dutch?
No, he's not. He's live right now.
Oh, okay.
Like in what now?
Paula says she doesn't have a shower video. Not yet. Coming soon to your local YouTube channel.
I was going to say, this summer it was poop buckets for everybody, and
This
we're
summer
going to
will
go
be
to
shower.
shower scenes next year. Is
Shower,
that what the deal is?
I'm doing one.
I saw where Nomadic Hippie did a video of him taking a shower, a bath or something. He was in his bathtub or something.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, the one where he was at some haunted mansion thing.
Bathtub's not the same.
He was afraid that something was going to happen and he'd drown and nobody would know.
Yes, Kathleen Klein? She said
Did
land.
you?
I was
Have you
going to
ever
say,
had
if
her
you
up
would
on
like
your
to
channel?
drop Brandon's link.
I don't know how to do that. Ken,
The what now?
Did you
Brandon
say
moderator?
Brandon was coming live at 4 as well?
5:15.
Brian, B&D Crafts and Wars coming on. Yeah.
B&D Crafts, 4 p.m.
I like options, so that's why let people choose where they want to go.
And Phil Amon USA is live at 4 p.m., but I don't think you know them.
I was going to say, who is that?
I know probably somebody I've subbed my channel, so I subbed them back.
Oh,
I've almost subbed every single person on YouTube. I'm almost there.
I crossed the 1,000 people mark that I'm subscribed to
Are you
a
gonna
while
stop?
back.
You're not subbing anymore?
No, I still am.
I have 992 subs.
Later, Paula. Enjoy the shower.
Where's she going? He live streamed from the bathtub. Oh, where'd it go? The mansion in Metropolis. Adios, kids. Chat
What
later.
is a babushka?
Babushka? I think that's Italian. Let me Google that. Babushka.
I hadn't actually got to watch that live stream. I heard about it.
What one?
Talking about where Nomad Kippy did that.
A babushka. Oh.
Yeah.
That's not funny. It's a. Yeah. Let me share my screen. And you can see what it is. Okay. Share
Okay.
Screen. Oh, wrong one. Which one do I want to share? Yeah, that one.
Hi,
Okay.
April. We're trying to figure out who to raid.
Share that screen there, Megan. Can you see it?
Oh. I've never heard that called a babushka. I
You're
just call
alive.
it a head covering.
I guess that's what I'm wearing, a babushka.
Hey, April, do you want to go live?
Right now? Whoa.
We can totally
Look
come
at
raid you.
we're spaced.
While Lance surfs away on his...
Infinity of us. It goes on forever. Come on, Megan. Hands up.
No.
Ken, look it. Put your hands up, Ken.
And
Okay.
There we go. Everybody now. Sorry, Megan.
Um,
Probably the last time you're ever going to have me here. I was freaky. Stop screen.
So, April, if I was to figure out a way to do, what are those things called that you were talking about with the trivia questions? Cahoots.
Kahoot.
If I was to figure out a way to do a Cahoots and have one on like medicinal properties of herbs or something, would you like? Probably. But anyway, would you get involved with something like that?
Medicinal herbs. You mean drugs?
No. Well, I was going to say anything that has the power to heal could be considered a drug. So, anywho.
What is
So-
a Trump? What's a Trump Diwali? I'll Google it.
I was going to say, you've been all over the Google the rest of the time.
I'm the Google King, Queen, whatever.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Well,
Sorry,
Google.
I don't
So I've
understand.
got at least two pluses on that.
It's an inner ear thing.
Willow bark would be aspirin. Equivalent.
Where are you reading this from?
The chat.
StreamYard is really slow and behind, eh?
I'm reading it. So the comment about it being the equivalent of aspirin was just personal knowledge because I have a couple bottles of it over in one of my drawers, but
Wish it could, but it would be frowned upon.
She's at work.
From who? YouTube or people?
Probably wherever she works.
Scrub a dub, Paula.
You're really behind, Lance. That was 5 minutes ago.
3:59? 3 minutes ago.
It's 4:05.
I get 3:59.
I got 403 where I'm at.
There you go.
The phone says 4:03.
That's when I was in people's chats and they were doing the contest, and I would type the answer first, and then somebody else would answer it after me, and I would say, "Hey, I was before them."
But you gotta remember that there's
mad.
always a 20 second lag between StreamYard and YouTube.
So what I do now is I go into the future to get the correct answer, and I'm able to type it before anybody now. Even sometimes the day before.
Have you figured out how to market that so that you can make a lot of money and retire?
Nah, I'm too old. I just retired naturally. Work would not like it at all. Oh, okay.
What kind of painting, Kathleen? Oh,
Fine art, not wall.
so I was gonna say. So I want a gift card. Well, it was supposed to be a Norwex cloth, and then that didn't work out. So I wound up with a gift card from Johnny's Journey the other day, and then I had also gotten one on one of Roy and Becky's.
Congratulations.
So I put them together and ordered some watercolors and
Let's take a look.
new brushes.
Are you gonna paint like Vermont Paint does?
Not on this channel, no. This was one of my 2 or 3 in the morning the other night.
Let's see. Sorry, I missed that. Let's see again. Aw, little birdie with his eggs.
Yep. So I don't know. I was never much into watercolors in school.
Yeah, I like the oil better.
I did oil. I did painting
was my
classes
main.
in school kind of did a. That was one of those. They always kind of did a variety.
Wow.
If you guys want to hang on a minute, I can grab a couple of paintings.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see a painting. In YouTube, the picture just came up of the bird. Did you just give me the bird?
I guess you could look at it that way.
Ken?
Yes.
Go back to sleep. Ken?
Yes.
Did you watch Jerry Hawley live today on the road?
I
Look at
did
that.
not. I saw where he went live, but I did not actually
Those are
stop
cool.
in there.
Did you just take all those off the wall?
I did.
I just feel like a daiquiri now for some reason.
I'll have to go back and watch the replay on that one.
They were
Bartender?
actually from a Crystal Light ad. I don't think I can actually get the oil painting on screen, but I can try.
Can you take all your paintings off all your walls and bring them to your desk there?
No,
Yeah, okay.
I can't get. Number one, I didn't do a ton of painting.
Kathleen wants to know if she comes back later, can she click on Hummus? And she says, fun. The technique I was trying to describe is using paint to fool the eye into seeing dimensions, 3D, 4D, etc. Kathleen, how do you fool the eye to see 4D? And what is that? Ah, 4D is the motion of a pendulum in a 4D space. The film has never been released in 4D Japan, complete with smog effects and seat movements. Okay, we got. Whoa!
Obviously missed something in this conversation.
You know who that looks like?
Who?
Do you follow? There's an RV channel. They're out west right now, camping with the Kellys.
I was going to say, who isn't out west right now?
What I was gonna say.
Other than us, we have internet.
Camping with the Kellys. That looks like the wife. Oh my God, does it ever look like her a lot? That's too funny. Here, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of her. Can I take a picture and show it to her?
Yeah.
Turn it so it's like. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put my phone on. Hold on. Give me or my camera. Turn so it's like completely like the eyes are parallel to the camera. So turn.
Oh, good Lord. I don't have enough room to do that.
Turn it 45 more degrees.
I don't have enough room to do that.
That's okay. Never mind. I'll turn my camera then. I got it. Thanks, Megan.
So I was going to say, in case you can't see me in screen, this is sitting on the stool that I was sitting on.
That's beautiful.
And it goes up to my forehead.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Okay, what else you got?
Oh, good grief. You really want me to go pull stuff off walls, don't you?
Yep.
All right, give me a minute.
This is going to be a classic video, eh, Ken?
That's a beautiful painting there.
At least you'll find out how dirty your walls are when you take them down. Because there'll be all clean spots right there. Did she put makeup on with a trowel, Lance?
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Okay, you actually have to come off the wall. Good Lord.
Do you need Ken to bring you a hammer over?
If I can actually
Hey, Ken.
hook up with a hammer,
Yes?
I'll not be having this issue.
Later we'll get her to take all our books out of her shelves. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were listening to that. This is all Ken's fault. He's texting me on my cell phone and telling me to ask you these things.
Not doing nothing.
You know what? This is insane.
No, it's not. It's fun. That was a good picture.
I'm
Why
just
don't
listening.
you walk up? You have a laptop, right? Megan?
I also have a phone.
Oh. Just pick up your laptop and walk over to each picture.
Give me a minute.
Okay, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56.
Okay.
He's got an incoming text coming in. Oh, you took a picture of it?
Okay.
Whoa, how do you do that?
I put you on my phone.
Forget about traveling Granny. We got traveling Megan. And she's traveling around the RV.
No, I'm not in the RV, Lance.
Hey,
That trailer's calling
might
RV.
want to mute your top one there because you're gonna get feedback.
Feedback. That's okay.
I actually muted my phone, guys.
Okay.
She knows what she's doing. She's a professional.
Okay.
What was that picture of the first one? Is that just a random girl? Whoa.
Or not. Hang on.
Sorry, Kathleen. I'll be quiet now.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to turn my camera around.
Hey, language.
Oh, sorry.
Clean it up there, lady.
That's not gonna work.
We have children in the house.
No, I don't.
I'm talking about Ken.
Oh.
I'm 26 years old. I've heard worse.
You're a kid to me, man. That's
Okay.
cool.
See the paint?
Roses. Very nice.
So that is like the only watercolor I have really done.
Can we see your poop bucket?
What?
Yeah.
So, funny fact about me, my poop bucket actually serves as my bathroom trash can.
Megan, you muted your cell phone.
Sorry, guys. I walked out of the room.
No problem.
Okay, so funny story about the poop bucket. My poop bucket is actually in my bathroom and serves as my trash can that I put in. So.
Oh, did you do that in pencil? Wow. Go closer. Go a little closer. And to the right a bit. That's really good. Isn't that good, Ken?
That
I was
is.
gonna say, and I can't hear you right now.
She's a professional. Bet you she heard that.
Okay. Have you guys had enough tour? Because I need to sit down.
Here's the tour outside.
Oh, my word.
That's cool.
So that last one was a graphite drawing that I did my senior year.
Last year?
No, my senior year.
2 years ago.
When would that have been?
Okay, we don't need you to know your age.
Well, okay, so no, that would have been 20 years ago.
What?
Yeah. I graduated in 01.
Wow. I didn't know that.
If I actually went to my class reunions, that would probably not be so hard for me to remember how long ago that was, but.
They tore down my high school. I can't go to them anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't think they've had any of our class reunions at the high school anyway.
Ours were always at the school.
The last one we had, they actually had it a place up here that's literally 4 miles from me. And
In a hall?
it's called the Old Bag Factory.
Oh, bag factory?
So it's this converted factory. They have like little art shops in it, but then they also have like a big ballroom type venue room.
Megan, don't
Yeah.
move. There's a giant lion behind you. Be careful. Look out! Aw, look at the kitty. He looks like Jax. He looks
This
like
is
Jax.
Charlie.
Charlie?
Is that the one you was talking about that eats the cords?
Yes, this is the one that eats the cords.
Do you watch Eric from Nomadic Fanatic? He's an RVer. He's
maybe?
He's the most famous RVer nomad on YouTube.
So
He looks just
with
like
Charlie, he is also a parrot.
Okay, hold on. What is he
His
got? A
favorite
beak?
place to be would be wrapped around my neck.
Does he got a beak? Charlie.
Sometimes I think so.
My cat that passed away last July, his name was Charlie.
Usually, most cats they don't want
I have a
you
picture.
to randomly pick them up. Usually, they will tear you up if you randomly pick them up.
I had a cat that
Oh,
did
no.
that. I had a cat that used to do that all the time. Lie on my shoulders like that.
He has separation issues. He wants to be as
Aw.
close to you as you possibly can be.
I
All
love
the
cats
time.
like that. Does he sleep with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Under the blanket?
No, thank goodness. He when he was little itty bitty, he used to try. Oh my word! He would try and like just lay down on my face when I'm asleep. So I'd wake up panicked because I couldn't breathe. Her name's Katrina, by the way.
That's the name of the girl on the YouTube channel.
Really?
No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
insane.
No, I'm just kidding.
Now I don't know why I named her Katrina. I
my-
painted that off of a film ad.
Why did my back? You got it off a film ad. Okay, so it is somebody.
Yeah, I mean it's a real person.
Yeah.
So that one actually stands probably close to shoulder high on me, at least chest high. And I painted it off of an image that is about that big.
You got 40 people in the house here still. What?
Lance.
Yeah? Am I reading that wrong?
Yes, just a bit.
I'm always reading it wrong.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, probably not the greatest idea to call Charlie if that would get your guys going.
A fat cat?
So Kathleen, I'm assuming you're talking about the graphite drawing. She actually looks gray because, I mean, it's a regular pencil drawing. Although I have taken pictures of her and done sepia tint on them. That one was actually an interesting story. That picture was done off of a photograph my grandmother had taken of a woman carrying chickens to market. So my grandparents on my dad's side actually lived in South America for about 35 years. And
what part?
So they originally moved to Peru. Granddad worked for University of North Carolina at Raleigh and went down there to research basically the digestion of grass and cows.
Hey, Boots.
Hi, Boots. And basically what he worked on, they were trying to, I think they were trying to get the breeds to better survive on the grasses that were there. So I don't know. You can actually still find his research online. But then from there, they moved to Guatemala for a short period, and then they spent most of their time in Colombia. And grandmother actually did a lot of anthropological work in a place called La Chamba, which is one of two places that has black pottery production in the world. Aw.
That's my Charlie.
I was going to say, and my Charlie's coming to see him.
I wish I could screen capture that. It's funny. Hi, Kitty. They look like sister and brother. Or brother and brother.
You got to stay off the keyboard.
He passed away. He was only 7 years old.
Aw.
Yeah, he went downhill within 3 weeks and had cancer.
Not good.
He was a Bengal. Do you know what a Bengal is?
I would say a tiger.
Yeah, they're a crossbreed from an Asian leopard cat to a domestic house cat, like a tabby, like you have. And they come out spotted.
Interesting.
Yep. He was our second one we had. Poor kitty.
I was going to say, the cat that actually dug into my ductwork the first time.
Do you still have him?
No, that was not my cat.
Stray?
So to me, it looked like a bobcat. Like it had the tufted ears and everything. And talking to the maintenance guy when I was trying to get them to get it out from underneath my trailer, said, oh, it's not actually a bobcat. It's like there was somebody in the trailer park that had some high dollar
I thought you meant it was a
domesticated cross thing.
Oh, it was a bobcat. I thought you were talking about a cat, kitty cat.
Well, according to them, it was. I don't know. The thing actually came up to the door one time, and at the time I had a full panel glass storm door, and it actually came up and put its front paws on the glass, and it was shoulder high on me then.
Oh, so it
And
probably
the-
was a bobcat.
And the deck was a good 6 to 8 inches below floor level in the trailer, so it was a large cat.
Did you get any video of pictures?
No.
Was it dark cat? Listen, I found the picture of the girl that painting looks like. I just came across it by accident.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that weird? Doesn't that kind of look like the girl in your picture?
Yeah, kind of. A lot less makeup.
It's really
We got to
creepy.
stay off the keyboard.
Charlie.
You know, Kathleen, I don't know. I know down in Marshall County,
Not sure yet.
my aunt's been contacted several times because they actually have not just bobcats that would be from the wild, but they also have at least a couple of cougars and a panther running around.
Man, where do you live? In the jungle?
No,
Holy
middle of farm country.
wow. I think
There used to be a large cat collector down there.
There, share your screen there, Megan. See? That's what a Bengal is.
Nice.
Aren't they cool? No, this one here looks like mine.
Hi, homesteading, Northern Michigan.
There's different levels. There's different levels and qualities of these cats.
Northern Michigan.
You guys,
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was doing or what the deal was with this, but I got this right before I had gone off making videos for a while.
What is that?
It's a pocket knife that has homesteading Northern Michigan
That's cool. Uh-oh.
Northern Michigan engraved. It's a really nice knife.
You should sell it to him.
And somehow I've managed to keep it out of my son's hands because then I'd never see it again. Oh dear. He's climbing just above the camera.
Maybe you can see the cat pictures. Look at the kitty.
No.
Hello?
Oh,
Why am I reverbing?
it's so little.
Yeah, it's a kitten. There's different levels of cat
Dad.
quality. There's like 5 different levels of these cats. I bought the cheapest one, like $400. But the highest level, which is an F5, are $15,000 to buy. One of your paintings fell off the wall, or the cat jumped on something?
The cat climbed on top of the microwave and is knocking jars down.
Oh, Badge, how are you, buddy? What are you doing here? I mean, you're loud, but we're just looking at kitty pictures. It's like that one. That one's probably $15,000.
That's insane.
Yep.
So all of my cats have been rescues without the shelter involved. Pinga, I had a friend at the time that her indoor cat had gotten out and gotten pregnant. And she couldn't keep the kittens. They let her keep the cat as long as she promised to get rid of the kittens as soon as she could. And she had all of them accounted for except for Pinga. And so she called me. I lost my last cat about 6 months before. He just disappeared. He was a really pretty tuxedo named Loki.
Loki, that's a cool name.
Yeah. We have a gods and goddesses theme going.
That's Thor's brother.
Well, and Charlie's middle name is Thor. I did not name him Charlie.
I didn't name mine Charlie either.
But Pinga is the Inuit goddess of the hunt, fertility, and medicine. Yeah, Badge. So I'm doing a poll. The thumbs up is hummus. Thumbs down is salsa.
Sorry.
So anyway, what, Lance?
Why I don't do hummus? Hummus is so good for you. So what did you pick? Did you pick hummus or did you pick salsa?
I don't know that I put either at this point.
You're still on the taste testing.
So here's the thing with that. Hummus is something that I react to.
Good or bad?
Badly. Because of, I mean, it's chickpeas or garbanzo beans, depending on what language you're in. Well, then you got to pick hummus, Badge. So anyway, I do react to them because of the lectins that are in them. And my hope is I can use the Instapot to be able to cook them and then make hummus and then not actually react to them. And it's kind of the same thing with salsa because tomatoes, peppers, both have lectins in them. So just like a regular salsa from the store, I will react to, but I'm hoping if I can pressure cook it, and then I won't.
That's interesting.
What do you mean, yeah, but they're home at 3 p.m., Badge? I don't understand.
I don't do thumbs down. The thumbs are home at 3 p.m.?
I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense.
That's what I was trying to figure out myself.
And which one? The thumbs up or thumbs down? Sorry, go ahead.
The thing with the thumbs up and thumbs down, I'm just using them for polling because everybody has gotten stuck on this mindset that thumbs down are bad. And I just decided, you know what? I can control how I'm going to think about it. I just have to get myself conditioned that thumbs down are okay. So I am doing polls on my live streams. So it'll be an either or question. And then I'm just using them as a survey point.
This is a first, on YouTube. Nobody's ever done this before.
I'm sure somebody has.
Nope, I've just Googled it. I Googled salsa.
Correct, Kathleen.
Comments, thumbs up or thumbs down? Has anyone ever done this before? And nothing comes up.
Pico is also problematic for me because of the cilantro. Yes, I am where they build 80% of the RVs. Oh.
What?
I was going to say, depending on which factory they're in, a lot of them are home by noon.
Bye-bye.
Where are you going?
I'm just waving to my son. He's going to work.
Oh. Bye, son.
Megan says bye, Braden.
I was going to say, is that Braden or somebody else? I know you've got two.
And Kenneth says goodbye, too.
Bye to your son.
So anyway, for whatever reason, even before I started having issues, cilantro, for whatever reason, decided it was going to start causing light-sensitive migraines.
Ooh. Share that screen there for a second. This is Pico De Gallo.
Yes, I know how to make pico.
They spell cilantro.
And I have before, even in quantity. I made that a few times at work.
That's from a leaf.
What is what was it you said?
Did I have issues with?
Whoa.
No. The Pico. Yeah, what?
Pico De Gallo. It's diced tomatoes, diced onion, lime juice, cilantro.
I might like that. I don't know.
Usually some garlic.
See, I'm not a big fan of garlic that much. My dad, on the other hand, he's a big fan of garlic.
I love it, Lance.
I'm going to buy that for Ray. Hey, that is so funny.
But But if you get used to it, Badge, it'll get better and it won't be such a negative thing.
When you just got to go.
That's a.
Lord.
Why did you say that, Ken? That's a model for a company.
What do you mean it's a model for a company?
It's a model for a website called oh my god, Sandy Dumps. It's a website that tells you where all the dump stations are in North America. Let me bring it up.
Dude, that's my hand.
Ken, leave her hand alone.
Not me, it's your cat.
Give me a
Yes,
second.
I love garlic, Kathleen, in case you hadn't noticed from my cooking videos. Ow! Ow!
Kitty,
Not
does
nice.
Does she have her claws still?
Yes, both of my cats have their claws. He just, for some reason, decided he needs to, like, think my hand's a mouse or something.
See, this is sandydumps.com. This is where you put in where you live, and it tells you all the different dumping stations. And this is their motto: when RVs have to go.
Subject.
Nate, don't you know you're just supposed to order them and have them delivered?
Oh my god, I'm so far behind the chat.
I
Nope.
I never order my groceries online.
I did even before the whole current situation. And Badge, there's a cookbook that I hear is pretty good called Against All Grain. I don't have it, but I hear it's good.
If I
Can we get off the news? I don't watch
sure.
the news.
Yeah, it's all bad stuff. Okay, what else you want to talk about then?
I don't know. We were supposed to raid people half an hour ago.
Are we? Uh-oh.
yeah, we're like an hour and 45 minutes almost in this live stream.
You know what we should do? We just keep this live until midnight and go over top of everybody else's.
Oh
No.
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, I mean, theoretically, I should actually be doing stuff before the kids get home.
Yeah, I should be doing something just to be doing something.
I got enough done this week. I'm not terribly... Ow! That is my hand!
Oh,
What the heck?
one goes to work and my other son wakes up. You ever been here?
At the Indiana signs?
So you're
Yes.
near Elkhart, right?
Yes.
How many
Near.
miles
I don't
away?
live in the city of Elkhart, though.
How many miles away? How long would it take you to get there?
To the edge, about 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
This is my new RV right here.
It takes me about 5 minutes to get to Elkhart. It takes me about 5 minutes to get to Goshen. It takes me about 10 minutes to get to Middlebury.
Hey, Tim Blue Wayne, RV Life.
Hi, TBL.
Thin Blue Lane RV Life is here.
Yes, he had a great live stream last night after Wayne's live stream, which ended about Wayne's live stream ended about 2 o'clock, I guess, and then Blue Wayne went live.
Did you say 2 o'clock? That's not even last night. That was this morning.
Yeah, really. Ken's a party animal, I'm telling you.
I did not go to bed till I guess about somewhere between 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning.
This is my RV with my car.
It kind of looks like a bug with those mirrors the way they are.
You know how many they made of these?
The car or the RV?
The RV.
Not a clue.
None.
None? Photoshopped?
No, they made one for a prototype. Bye-bye. Here's another one.
Nate.
Sorry, go ahead.
I guess you just get used to it. I mean, so I've lived in Elkhart County for, holy cow, So my son just turned 17, so I've lived here for 18 years, I guess.
I can't believe
After a
you
while,
have
you just get used to it. What, Lance?
I said, I can't believe you have an 18-year-old son.
He's only 17, but I moved up here when I got pregnant. Is that thing in water?
This is a Terrawind amphibious RV that they built years ago. You know how many of those they built?
One? Didn't work too well?
Poor manufacturer, and nobody wanted to buy any of them. Never sold one to the public.
I want to know who produced that.
Terrawind, they make regular, well, they used to make regular motorhomes, and then they came out with this one. And some random guy bought it. He owns it now. This is an RV that went seriously bad. What the heck happened to that guy? What are these guys doing? Oh my.
Well, and depending on where you're looking, some of them may have just flooded and been left.
Maybe they were on the beach and the tide came in. Sun's up. Say hi. Hi. That's
hello.
Good. Hey, look at, there's a honey. Is that Roy and Becky?
Party barge.
Oh, it's a Shasta. That is too funny. I think that's real too. Okay, what about that one? These ones are still around. These are out in the East Coast. But it's not a RV, it's a tour bus.
You know, it's kind of odd. So in Elkhart County, we're also known for musical instruments, but then we also have two very large boat manufacturers as well.
Really?
So it would, yeah. Godfrey Marine and Bennington.
No.
So it would kind of be interesting to know why on earth we haven't delved into that arena.
I don't find anything on. Maybe a lot of RVers play music.
There's a manufacturer here, Consulmer.
Or a lot of musicians drive RVs traveling. CG Con. That sound familiar?
Oh, probably. I mean, I only worked there for a week, but
you did real well there, eh?
It's Consulmer. I was only there temporarily covering a vacation.
Oh, look who it is. Going Green Mom.
Yup. That's me. And you can see my trash cans in the back. And there he goes. He completely killed himself. Good grief.
He knocked himself completely out.
Yeah.
I've done that a time or two myself.
That would be interesting, TBL. But then if you think about it, if they could take that like undercarriage and put all of the flotation stuff in there, and then at the same time like make it so it could be watertight and still have the air compartments, you'd have absolutely everything insulated. You'd have all your tanks insulated and everything.
Hey, Prairie Life.
Hi, Karen. Ooh, I see Boomer.
That was weird. The streamer just closed. Ooh, one cookie.
Are you sure you didn't hit the leave studio button, Lance?
You did something.
But yes, it's quite possible.
And Karen, I did get your text message.
Here. It's just a central location of Elkhart. Oh, Karen's here.
It is.
Hi, Karen.
Elkhart also has a gigantic rail yard.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's the crossroads of America.
But technically it's not. It's the crossroads of North America.
True.
You agree?
Boondocking with Boomer.
I agree with the North America comment. Badge, but it would, if they did that, even if it's a completely dumb idea, it would maybe at least get them to insulate RVs better.
That's true. The bottom. It's always the roof that's always leaking. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. So apparently somebody decided to play with the yarn sitting next to me at the table. And so now I'm having this trouble where I'm almost knocking the computer off because of the cord being caught in the yarn. There. Sometimes fur babies are like toddlers.
They definitely got. They definitely get attached to you. That's for sure.
Karen, you missed the art show earlier. This is just like my standard background. See, the famous Instapot is right here. Please remember to vote for hummus or salsa. Hummus is thumbs up, salsa's thumbs down.
I guess I'm trying to go change. I guess I'm ready to go change my thumbs up because I'm not a big fan of hummus at all. Period.
Yes, otherwise I might decide to find a canning jar and can some and send it to you.
Oh no!
I don't even know if you can can that, but
Oh Lord! I just changed it.
oh, the wood. Yeah, that was just, I pulled that picture off of Pixabay. Yes, the art show. We wound up. Oh, okay, let's see what the school has to say.
Okay, well, can anybody hear me? Okay, well, Megan's on the phone. Me and Ken will discuss chips. Anybody want a chip? Look at the size of that chip. Ken, can you hear me?
Yeah, what are those? I didn't want to interrupt the conversation with the school.
My son, who's into health big time, he would not eat anything that was not good for you. Like he reads.
Has he looked at the ingredients, Lance?
Well, that's the thing. He'll read ingredient on everything he eats, and he says these are healthy. So that's why I'm eating a poop load of them.
I call BS. Potato chips have less ingredients than those things do.
These are baked, not fried. And the cool thing is,
They're straws.
yeah. Whoa, where am I going? Going the wrong way.
Oh, okay. So Karen, it is 4:48 here. One of my kids was late to class or something earlier this morning. And the way they work that, the attendance office at the school calls whatever phone number you have programmed into their system to let you know that they missed a class. And because he was 5 minutes late and the teacher didn't immediately change it, it had already sent it to the computer system to call me. So even though I texted him or sent him an instant message earlier, he and he had to email the teacher. The attendance office computer doesn't get that message. Where are we going, Lance?
We're going for a drive.
Sweet.
I don't like having to talk into those automated machines.
See my arrow?
I don't have to talk, but that's since the virus situation started, the main way they have been communicating is automated phone calls and Facebook.
Well, there goes Lance.
That was some drive. So it doesn't work if you don't click for salsa. How am I going to have a true pull reaction? So anyway, unfortunately, with the school automated calls, they do not always leave a message. They don't call back a second time. And they put the attendance calls out at the same time they do announcement calls. And right now, we're sort of in that sort of limbo situation. My kids have been virtual all year, but at the beginning of the year, middle school and high school kids had the option, or their parents had the option, to either send them or do virtual, sort of a hybrid approach. And then around Halloween, they sent all of the high school and middle school kids home for virtual because of community spread. They didn't have enough teachers. So it's like they're scheduled to go back on the 19th, if the 19th is a Monday. And like my daughter wound up in a cooking class that I thought was not tied to the actual in-person kids, but apparently it is. So it's like she's not even going to get to cook in her cooking class until almost February. And I don't know what they're going to do if the other kids don't go back. The entire point of this system badge was to reprogram my mind as in relation to the thumbs up and thumbs down. There's been a contingent of people that have just been going around and thumbs downing people's live streams and videos. And I decided, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to let it affect me. So I'm just kind of reprogramming how I think about it by doing polls and making it completely unrelated.
Hey, Lance, you're muted.
He doesn't want us to hear him chewing. Or a demented walrus. I'm going to have to go back just to see what he looked like. I'm not sure what a demented walrus would look like. Have a good day, Badge. Ray is going live at 6 p.m. Eastern, I think, in case you were unaware.
That must be having a good conversation to himself in there.
Oh, Lance?
No, my dad.
Oh. I was going to say.
He's having a good conversation to himself, I think.
So, okay, just out of curiosity, have any of you guys taken cooking classes at school? Because I completely avoided home ec and I lived in the art rooms.
No, I didn't take home ec or anything like that. Now, I did. We did have a class called culinary arts. Is what we had. They called it culinary arts in high school. And but I did get to try some of the good foods that that the other kids made. Some of my friends had made and stuff, and got to take home and stuff. So in other words, I got to be the sampler of the foods, but
Well, see, that's always the best part. No, so we wound up going through some different classes in the fall when my daughter transferred out of biology. And I thought she was signing up for a culinary arts class that was all online and not tied to anybody at the school, but apparently they put her in the school sort of home ec cooking class, which I don't foresee. I'm hoping she at least does something. She likes the teacher. She had her for a gym teacher when she was in elementary, so so I don't know. I'm hoping she learns something. I'm not holding my breath on it though. Nate, I would kind of like to see Lance do that live stream. Lance doesn't seem to agree, but I would like to see that. Exactly, Sue. And I mean, it's been over and over and over again that the experts on YouTube, and I even found a couple places that YouTube themselves said that interaction is interaction. They aren't going to hold it against creators if a certain amount of people, don't like their content. It just wasn't for them. They're more paying attention to, how long that person stayed on the content before clicking off of it. So, they don't like what you're saying and they give you a thumbs down, but they watch the entire stream or whatever. YouTube, hey, they stuck with it and it was entertaining enough to watch. So when did you do that, Lance? Because I've seen you on lives with Paula, and I know you've been tired at times. I don't think I've ever seen you fall asleep. Oh, my word. We have a mime. Hi, Robert. Oh, Kathleen.
Hey,
That's
Robert.
awesome.
Hello. How are you doing?
Okay, who's robotic?
It's Robert. It's on
Fresh-
his end.
Back from the laundry.
Okay, I heard laundromat, so I'm assuming you're saying you're back from the laundromat, but
Robert, you froze and you sound
incredibly
robotic.
laggy. And there he goes.
Your internet connection is not too good.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So the high school I went to, they did have one room with like kitchenettes in it, but I think it only had like 5. And then our shop class actually had an entire building. Garage area with lifts. I think they had lifts, at least. And like it had a classroom area as well as Where'd it go, Lance? um. Okay, Lance, I don't know what you're trying to show us. And I'm not sure what...
Looking for your trailer.
You're not going to find it there.
If you hear somebody in the background, it's my dad. So, which most of you call him Papa. So,
okay, so Kenneth, I have heard references to your grandfather as well as your dad. Do they both live with you, or was the grandfather somebody you were visiting?
It's actually a long story.
Okay.
What it is, when my mommy had me, when my mom had me, she was not married at the time, so therefore I don't know who the real daddy actually is. And when she did have me, she did not know how to take care of me at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started living with my grandparents, which is basically since I've known him all my life, that I've always called him Dad. So he's told me before I could either call him either Grandpa or Dad, either one. So he plays a role in both.
That makes perfect sense.
And people wonder, because sometimes I introduce him to people as Grandpa, and some people I introduce him as Dad, and they're looking at me like, how can he be both? And so yeah, that's how.
I have a situation. One of my sisters has adopted two of their grandkids, so I mean, it makes perfect sense. Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
All right.
What was that, Dad?
I am wondering what Lance is looking at.
Oh no, he's got the inside scoop. And he's eating French fries.
They're like those veggie straws.
Nice.
I need to get me some of those sweet potato fries.
How's Robert today?
I'm hungry after watching all that food getting cooked. I'm ready to eat something.
Oh, that wasn't just now?
No. I was so busy at the laundromat. I just put all my laundry away. I just went through my mail and I paid my bills, and now I'm free. And I went, they're still on. They're still live.
Don't talk about laundromats.
I know. I heard you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, we're still on. I was supposed to raid somebody an hour ago, and somebody asked something, and then we wound up with an art show.
Well, you might as well keep it going until raid.
When I last heard from you guys, you were talking about poop boxes or something.
Buckets.
That is the way this conversation always lands, right?
I'm a travel trailer guy. I have a regular toilet that goes into a black tank, and that's all I do. I don't need any special conservative whatever thing.
Now, see, I actually have two buckets with toilet lids.
Here we go.
in my normal trailer, like I've got regular plumbing that goes to community sewer processing somewhere, you know. I use them as trash cans in my bathroom to empty litter boxes into.
Okay.
That just something about my sense of humor. So it's not my poop in them; it's the cat's poop in them.
I'm loving life because I don't have to dump my black tank for a month. Because I'm by myself. I don't have to worry about it. I sit there for over a month and never have to dump the black tank. So I'm good.
Hey, Lance, I think Ray's is probably more like the second row, second one in. That one. Because he has gamma lids on his. Oh, my God! What the heck? Hi, Tracy.
There comes a banana.
I'm totally good with not seeing that.
I have buckets with gamma lids, but they all contain food.
Okay. I'm not a fan of looking at human excrement or any other animal's excrement for that matter.
Oh, dear.
It's
boy.
not entertaining.
I feel bad for the woman who has her picture in these thumbnails.
What, is she in trouble for something? It looks like.
Oh, it does look that way.
Oh, it had something to do with a bucket and feces.
Oh my. Okay, Sue says if it is a really bad or vulgar comment, we delete it. If it is, that's just too small. If it is just argumentative, we will just say thank you for watching because they have watched and given us a view. I can see that. I can totally see that.
Yeah, so I haven't done laundry since before I left on my trip for New Year's. Actually, before Christmas. I haven't done laundry since before Christmas. So today was the day. It was today, or I'm reusing things. I'm not going to get into any details of what I was going to reuse. But yeah, today was the day, so I had to do it.
Okay, Robert. It's what, the 8th? So we have... It's been like 3 weeks. You have too many freaking clothes.
No, I don't. I wear... I'm looking at a bald eagle flying by. That's what I was going to try to take a picture of it. But no, when I work in cold weather at my job, I wear the same clothes 2 days in a row because I don't sweat. And I'm working outside and getting dust on me or whatever. So I will wear the same clothes twice, not underwear, but clothes, 2 days in a row to conserve on going to the laundry. And when I'm home, I take a shower and I put on, the same shorts or shirt for a couple of days. It's not dirty. So I'm not trying to go through laundry fast. Now, if I'm out in summertime, that's a different story. I'm definitely every day because it's hot and sweaty.
So here's a question. I'm mainly working in the kitchen this week on the decluttering. Next week, at least one video will be clothing related. Mm. But I have a very minimal closet. How many clothes do you guys own? Like, what is normal for most people?
I don't know what normal is. I can speak for me. I like camping T-shirts. So when I go to a campground, I'll buy a T-shirt.
Okay.
So I will build up T-shirts, and what happens is they wear out. The ones that wear out, I use them for work. So if I'm out in the yard or working on something that will get dirty, I won't wear a nice T-shirt. I'll wear a work shirt. But I also like to wear nice clothes when I go somewhere you know, like shopping or something. I don't want to just do the jeans, or I won't say jeans because they're kind of more dressy. They can be dressed up with a nice shirt. So I like to have a nice pair of shoes, nice pants, and nice shirt to wear. So I don't know if you've noticed, but all my lives lately have had a nice shirt. I'm trying to wear a nice shirt because I enjoy it, trying to dress up a little bit. I don't wear any makeup, though.
I don't wear makeup either.
Well, you know,
I actually just saw a picture of my daughter in makeup the other day, and I'm like, whoa, when did that happen?
you know, I'm not a fan of a lot of makeup. I don't mind makeup. Actually, I think makeup is an enhancer, but it doesn't turn me off if you don't. You know what I mean? I kind of am okay with it. But how you like that picture right there? Look at that.
Hi, Doreen.
My brother says, you look like you're in a barber chair. I said, no, I wanted to put an intro, and I didn't have my shirt on, so I just threw the shirt on top of my body and shot the intro. That's how lazy I was. I didn't want to put the shirt on. So as you can see, this video that you're looking at here, that was part of the original that I edited to make the Catch, Clean, and Cook from.
Nice.
So I had an original video, then I changed it for personal reasons, and then when you wanted a cooking video, I didn't have the time to cook something because I was doing other editing for another video. So I thought,
and they don't have to be cooking videos. They can be whatever you would like to make them on.
I know, but I wanted to do one. I wanted to do a cooking video. So I just took this video and chopped it up to make it short as I could and still be very kind of interesting and have some extra stuff on it that's not just cooking related. Like, you know, how I caught it, how I bagged it, how I cleaned it. And I felt like I lost Paula when I saw the little comment. She said, did you kill it first before I cut the tail off? And I was like, I think I lost Paula after that.
I was going to say, I know enough about how most people do all that it's like, when you had told me what it was, I'm like, I'm not sure I can get through that video.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, it was worse, and I didn't show it. Put it that way.
Yeah. Okay, so Nate, how good are you at poker?
Strip poker. Why don't you just spin the bottle? You don't have to try to do anything but spin the bottle.
I was going to say, I haven't played that. I've played strip poker, but that was always one of those situations where I was at a friend's apartment and I had to drive home. So they were playing for shots and I was playing for clothes.
I have to say, that was when I became a real teenager, was when I was at someone's house and their parents were gone, and it was girls and guys, and we're like, let's do spin the bottle. I'm like, now I'm a man now. I'm playing spin the bottle with these girls. This is really, I feel mature now.
People actually play that stuff?
Well, we did when we've done it when we were kids. Yeah. I mean, it was the best way to see the opposite sex without touching, or looking at a book or something, because we were underage. You can't buy the books. So
interesting. Now you can buy pretty much whatever books you want.
Yeah. Well, you can watch it online. You don't have to go anywhere. So that's the sad thing. I'm very thankful that my kids didn't have. We didn't really have the internet much when my kids were growing up. We had the one computer and it was in the living room, so everybody could see what you were doing. So no one could do something inappropriate. Same thing with the phone. No phones in the bedrooms. Now see,
when we still lived in Tennessee, I know I got into chat rooms and stuff I shouldn't have been in, and our computers were all in main living areas at that point. Even all through high school, they were in main living areas, but
Yeah, I'm
yes,
glad I'm not,
Lance, Karen.
I'm glad I'm not raising kids right now.
My kids are really good kids. And it's one of those things, I've always taken the approach of if they're brave enough to ask the question, they're ready for an actual honest answer. Age appropriate, of course, but
I agree. If they're asking questions, that's a good thing. I'd rather them ask me than ask, their teenage peer.
Exactly.
I always was in a progressive mode when it comes to kids. I checked my kid out of sexual ed in school, and I did the drawings myself and told him about all that myself. And when my son, I didn't tell my daughter because that was her mom's deal, but when my son became 13, 14 and wanted to date, I gave him the whole speech of dating can lead to a baby, and I'm not going to pay for a baby, so you better be wise. And the same talk with drugs. I told him about drugs and what they do, and when you're going to get into a car with a bunch of teenagers, they're going to put it in your face, and what are you going to do? I want you to be ready for that now, so it won't catch you off guard. So
now see, that has been a very, sorry, I was messaging my kids and letting them know to let me know when they need a ride. So for my situation, I don't know if you guys know where Elkhart County, Indiana is, but we're literally right on the Michigan line. And weed is legal in Michigan at this point. So the issues with drugs and things, vaping is very common at the schools, but they hear probably as much about drugs from family members that use as they do from people their age, or more so.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I actually attended the meetings for like the sexual education classes,
Mm-hmm.
and the schools, I believe, lost a lot of respect from my kids at that point because they did not actually give them accurate information.
Mm.
So, the school system they are in, there is a very heavy Amish population.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they presented it, anytime you have sex, you create a baby. Like, there's not it's a possibility, it's all the time.
That's
and
bad.
it's like, they knew that wasn't true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I hear you. That makes me lose respect too.
yeah. And there's been several situations like that where teachers will say something that they know to be incorrect. Like, even in elementary school, there was actually a teacher that told one of my kids that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Wow.
And my kid looked at them and told them, no, brown cows produce white milk. Because, they had been to my uncle's farm
Right.
a couple weeks before and helped milk. So, like, they knew, okay, Jersey cow still producing white milk.
Look at Lance. That's something. I have a question for Lance, and I hate to change the subject. Lance, where did you get that video that you were showing of me jumping in the water? Where did you get that from? Are you mic'd up? Because I couldn't hear you.
No.
From your website.
Website?
Your website.
I don't have a website.
He means YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay, but that particular video, is that public?
Yep.
Really?
You don't know what those are public on your
I
channel?
didn't think that one was public. I need to go look at that.
Is there something we shouldn't see?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I'll go back to it.
No, I didn't need you to go back to it. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I was curious because I thought I made that one private, or hidden or whatever. But anyway, I was just curious. That answered my question.
Nate and his fluffy dogs.
Which is-
So how is Lance doing all this on your screen? Again,
she's
That is a
sharing-
really good question. He has his screen shared. But I don't know how he does that.
in StreamYard.
you didn't give him permission, huh?
No, I gave him permission, but
Okay.
like I just added that to the stream.
Oh, I see.
I know how to do a share screen on my end in StreamYard, but not if I was a guest.
All right, well, go to my other channel then. Now you're surfing YouTube. I got a channel called RC1 Hobby. Check that channel out.
What's it called?
RC1 Hobbies. One word. RC1 Hobbies. There's my other channel.
Cool.
Yeah, I do radio control models. Pretty proficient at it. Look, click that red one that's real bright. Yeah, click that one. This is what I used to do for kids. I bring the party to your house. I don't do it anymore. I would call it RC Blast Party. So I bring all this stuff to your place and set up this racetrack in your yard and let the kids race each other, you know. It was so much fun.
That's a good
This is
business.
actually one of my first videos I ever made, and I made it from iMovie with the template. And that iMovie template is really nice.
Lance, you should share a link.
Did you see that jump?
Yeah, that was cool.
I jumped that car over 75 feet. It's crazy.
Sure, what link?
To that channel.
Oh, okay.
I don't even do anything with that channel.
I can't find it, so
You wouldn't believe it. It's got 466 subscribers, and I never once did anything to promote it. But it is, I don't know, 3 years old. And I don't even promote it. I mean, I just recently uploaded a video on it.
This one got 24,000 views.
wow.
Yeah, that one is impressive. That one right there is very impressive that it got so many views.
Your oldest one, 3 years ago.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Kathleen, I can't see counts on that until after the stream, apparently. That makes me sad.
Yeah, that was advertising a free event in our town. I wasn't the main person. I was just part of it. So they brought up, a bunch of blow up bounce houses and all kinds of things. Kids, it was a Christmas extravaganza, and everything was free. Popcorn, hot dogs, drinks, everything was free. It was a great event. So they asked me to be a part of it, and I was a part of it.
Do you still have a drone?
Yeah, I do.
Mine either, Blaine.
I have a lot of drones, actually.
Look at that.
They're not all camera drones, but they're just fun drones. Like I have little drones that you can fly in the house, and I have the real nice DJI camera drone, which is phenomenal.
So what you're saying is you have like the spy gear drones.
Well, it's a camera drone for shooting footage for my camping trip. So I'm kind of handcuffed because I like to do state parks, but you're not allowed to fly drones in state park. And recently I went to a county park, but I was like, ooh, I'm going to fly the drone in this county park. Well, ended up I was in the flight path of the Orlando International Airport, so I couldn't fly the drone.
How do you even find that kind of stuff out?
If you're within, I don't know, 5 or 7 miles of an airport, you're in restricted airspace. You know, you got to be.
Oh, well,
You got to be.
so that means pretty much nobody can fly drones around here?
If you're within a certain range, I don't know what it depends on the airport too. If it's a small commuter airport, you got a little bit more free reign. But if you're near an international airport, you got all kinds of traffic coming in all the time. So right now, where I'm at, I'm about 4 miles from an airport, but it's a tiny little, airport, and I'm allowed to fly. It just warns me that I'm near an airport.
Have a good night, Sue. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I'm sorry it lasted so long.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this footage. I have some more footage of the Keys coming, but I got some really good footage lately. But I'm really proud of this. Was my first ever drone flight over water, and let me tell you, the 4K video doesn't show just. You're actually there. It's that clear. It's amazing how clear that video is. So this is the historic Flagler's Railroad Bridge that was paved over after the railroad failed in the 1930 something hurricane, and they turned it into a road. And now that road had deteriorated so bad they rebuilt the new road in 1972, and they opened that other road up. I've actually been on this road as a kid growing up. I've been on that road, and it was pretty scary because it's very narrow.
Didn't they film a movie there with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I think it was Total Recall.
Yeah.
Or True Lies.
True Lies.
True Lies, yeah. They cut out a section and they drove a car off the blank section off into the ocean.
Oh, wow.
It
kind of looks like one of the sections of road in
well, they took out
Fast and the Furious movies, too.
They took out a section on both ends so people won't walk on it, because people will walk on it. When I was a kid, I think it was back in probably early 70s, I walked from that at one end of the bridge to the other with my brother and sister. That's Bahia Honda State Park. And when we were little kids, that section was not taken out. So you could literally walk across the whole bridge to the other side, and we did it. And the crazy thing is we were jumping off the bridge into the water. And when we decided to walk the span of the bridge, we left our flip-flops on the bank and went walking, and our parents went looking for us, and all they found were our flip-flops.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they were pretty upset.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah. So there you can see.
So is that a long distance?
It is a long distance. It's 5,000 feet, I think, over 5,000 feet. So it's about a mile, I think. I forget what a mile is, but it's 5,055 feet, I think, the span.
About a mile and a half.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna get like copyright issues.
No, it's his video.
No, it's
okay. It just dawned. I mean, it's like I'm like having fun watching this, but
that's my footage from my drone, my DJI Phantom 4 Pro Plus.
And Robert won't sue you for playing his video.
No, I don't care. As long as you don't claim it's yours.
No.
There's my truck in the center there.
And there's Megan right there in her truck.
Yeah, no.
You can't park there now because of the hurricane destruction. It ruined the area and it made it dangerous, so they won't let people, go there, because we got to protect people from themselves. They're not dumb enough and smart enough.
You can see the propellers there.
Rebar. So anyway, actually in this footage, the drone loses communication while it's flying.
Weren't you worried about it going in the water?
Thanks for coming in, Nate.
Bye, Nate.
Ray is going to be on in a half an hour. If you want to catch him, and I'm not sure who all's on after that, because,
I'm
most of the time I'm hanging out with my kids.
I'm planning my next cooking video, so I'm really excited about it. Hopefully I'll do the video footage tomorrow, and then edit it during the week. But I'm thinking to do, some shrimp. I think I mentioned it to you before that I was thinking about doing some shrimp and rice and some veggies.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that.
That sounds good. I don't know if I have any shrimp in the freezer today, though.
And
Kenneth, what are you eating for supper tonight?
I got
Right.
some supreme pizza over here.
Man, and I didn't order pizza this week. Oh, I know what I'm having for supper tonight. My daughter wanted to make paninis. And
What is that?
a panini is like a grilled sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I love those.
And I think I've had one, but she has wanted to do this for years.
Really?
Yes.
They're
And I
fun.
haven't had a grill pan.
So you got like some kind of special flat bread or something like that, or what kind
Oddly enough, Aldi sells a panini bread. It feels like it's a little denser than like a regular loaf of bread, and it's not sourdough, but I don't know what I would call a bowl, like a round loaf. But my brother and his wife got me a Lodge 2-burner griddle / grill pan
Okay,
for Christmas.
cool.
So she can use that, and then I've got a variety of other cast iron. She'll probably use. So this is the griddle we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Very nice.
The little round ones.
Looks
But I
good.
figure she'll probably use that for the weight.
Yeah, because it's nice and flat. You like to squish it. It's nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I do that with peanut butter sandwiches. I toast the bread. I put the peanut butter on there and I squish it really flat. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why I've done that. I've always done that. And we used to do mayonnaise sandwiches, mayonnaise and cheese. Yeah, and I used to do marshmallow sandwich. You could buy the marshmallow cream. You could put marshmallow and peanut butter in a sandwich. Toasted. Yes.
Oh, no. So the thing my daughter has had going on lately has been peanut butter, honey marshmallow.
Nice. That sounds great.
I'd try that.
You ever had, I'm sure you don't eat this anymore, but have you ever went to like Texas Roadhouse or somewhere where they have that cinnamon honey butter for your bread?
I've made cinnamon honey butter before.
My goodness, that's so good. Oh, I stopped at this local seafood place and got some corn fritters. And I said, extra sugar, please. And this is like $2 worth, man. You get a lot for $2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's more than a dozen. It's supposed to be a dozen, but there's more than a dozen in there. And they are the best corn fritters I've ever had in my life, but they're only good when they're hot. When they get cold, they're not as good. But it's a place here called Dixie Crossroads. They self-proclaim themselves to be world famous, but nobody's ever heard of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like...
You might be surprised, though. I mean, it's kind of like the Mermaid Festival in Webster.
Never heard of it.
So North Webster is a town in the county south of us. They're mermaid themed because there's lots and lots of lakes in the area. And it happens to also be the town I worked in the grocery store when I was a teenager. You would not think there was any reason people in a wider range of places other than like maybe Chicago and Lakers coming in would know what this town was. Around Mermaid Festival time, though, we would get people even from out of the country that would come for the Mermaid Festival.
Wow.
And it's like, why?
I don't know. It's a thing here in Florida. You know, we have Wiki Wachi, in Ocala, I think it is. And they just, they suck air and go down there and do these little water dances. And I'm like, really? Okay.
I like that sunset.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
That's off the lake where my trailer is.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
What lake is it on?
Huron.
I was going to say, okay, maybe it was. I mean, it looks big enough to be a Great Lake. Lake Huron.
Let me show you.
All right. So can you go back to your maps, Lance?
Yep.
Because at one point you had the Great Lakes, and I'm sitting here going, the closest one to me is Lake Michigan.
To you, yeah, like to you, it's Michigan.
Yeah. Okay. So
There's Elkhart. Right there. My trailer's up here. Whoops.
so that's your. What's the one down below? Erie.
Yes.
So okay. Ontario's the province, or is Ontario the city? Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
U.S. social studies classes do not teach geography.
Province is Ontario. This lake here is called Lake Ontario as well.
Okay.
I live here, and my trailer's up here. Saddle
Okay.
Beach. And my campground is right here, Carson's Camp.
Nice.
Yep. And my trailer is right.
Have a good night, Karen.
Bye, Karen.
And by the way, Kathleen, chicken and dumplings sounds really, really good.
That's my trailer right there.
Nice.
It's 850 sites.
Lance, that's almost as big as the trailer park I live in.
850?
We have just over 900 lots,
Yeah.
and not all of them are full. So
Not
probably the same amount of trailers.
And then the lake is right here. This is the beach.
Karen, you must be an hour ahead of me because it's already after 5 here.
Way after.
It's 5:30.
5:30. Dinner time.
Wait a minute, we actually wound up with all East Coasters on here.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Yeah, we're all in the same time zone.
Yeah. That like never happens.
Just different levels.
Right. Kenneth, where are you at?
I am in Kingsport, Tennessee,
Tennessee. Yay.
Tennessee?
Yay.
also known as East Tennessee, they call it.
What's the name of the town, Kenneth?
Kingsport.
Kingsport. It used to be, back years ago, they used to call it King Fort. I said King Fort.
Where's your house?
Uh,
Oh, there it is.
That blue one.
Right here. That's Kenneth's house. That's his car.
Not hardly. Not hardly.
The 3D thing's cool. That's where he went to
Yeah,
school.
I thought everybody lived in the mountains in Tennessee, right?
No.
I'm kidding.
So, where I grew up was actually close to Nashville. We had hills, but we didn't have mountains.
Well, I'm just saying that because everybody who thinks, when you say you live in New York, everybody thinks you live in the city in New York.
Yeah.
Very true. I've never actually been to New York City. When I was pregnant with my son, we went and visited family up there. because their other grandma is from out that way. But they're all like upstate.
I only flew into New York. Check this out. I was flying to Puerto Rico, and it was cheaper to fly a flight that stopped in JFK than nonstop to Puerto Rico. So I flew north from Florida all the way to New York. Jumped off, got off that plane and got on another plane to fly to Puerto Rico. And
What is that?
That's so crazy. That's the only way I've ever been to New York, and I was in JFK. I never left the airport.
Well, and see, we were like that when we went to France when I was in high school. We had a layover in Belgium. And how bad is this? I actually found my passport the other day. I don't even have my passport stamped in France. I spent 3 hours in Brussels in the airport, never left the airport.
Wow.
That's where I have a stamp from.
I went to Lima, Peru twice. And I went all over Peru. I went to San Andreas and
Famous bingo.
other places. I never seen a seal before in my life because I never been to the west coast of the United States. So when I went to Peru, we went out on a boat and I saw an island with seals on it for the first time. That was pretty cool. And penguins.
Don't throw it at me, Kathleen.
All right, Lance, now you can look for my place.
Where you live?
MIMS. MIMS. Of course, you won't find my place because it wasn't there when those pictures were taken. Because I'm in an RV. Wait, you got to zoom out first before you zoom in. There you go. Florida.
And Kathleen, I think Karen is also Central Time Zone because I think she and Paula are the same.
That's where I grew up.
I'm doing better with time zones as far as Eastern and Central because I've kind of dealt with those my entire life. I still suck once you get into Mountain and Pacific.
What street you on?
Old Dixie Highway.
Where?
Old Dixie Highway. The highway that runs from Florida all the way to Detroit, I think. It's like the old US 1. Old Dixie Highway. Type in, well, no, I'm not going to do that. Zoom out a little bit because I can't tell exactly where you are. Oh, I see. That's US 1. So, yeah, that's the center, I think, of.
There's Old Dixie Highway.
There you go. Well, Dixie Highway was the original road before there were roads, and then they paved it. And it ran from Florida all the way up across the United States to, I think, Detroit.
So where's your house?
I don't have a house. I'm in a camper, so you won't be able to see it. Actually, my sister lives on Freedom Avenue, which is right. See that park right there, straight square, that square park? No, right there. Harry. Yeah, I used to live on that street, actually. My sister lives on that street.
The one that curly cues in the middle of the park?
Yeah, isn't that something? It's a beautiful little park. It's a museum, actually. That's where you can vote. It's a voting precinct. But Mims is a small town. It's really a 2-light town. That's it, really. 2 lights in the whole town.
What trailer park are you in?
I'm not in a trailer park. I'm like a security manager for a outdoor vehicle storage facility. You wouldn't be able to see it because I wouldn't be there because those pictures are old. I'm new.
These are actually this is new, 2021.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was updated this year.
Type in 3430 Old Dixie Highway. I think that's where I'm at.
Okay, what happened?
That's
It's loading.
It used to be Highway 23.
It's very slow. Oh, there it
Once
is.
you get into actual satellite images, it's a lot slower loading on these.
There you go. There's the trailer.
Yeah, it used to be like a kind of an RV park.
Yeah, looks like
See,
it.
all right, hold your cursor still. Now move your cursor right there. Now hold it, move it down to the oak tree. Keep going. Keep going down. No, move your cursor down. Right there. See that oak tree? Not across the road, but yeah, right there. That's where I'm at. Literally. I'm in the shade of that oak tree.
Isn't that
Nice.
cool?
That is not a recent picture, so that is incorrect.
That's not your trailer?
Nope. That is not a recent picture.
How
I was
old
going to
is it?
say they were doing a lot of new footage last year because the roads were slowed down and they didn't have to deal with as many people.
That picture has to be more than 3 years old. Because there are no RVs. Well, I say no, but there's no significant number of RVs here. There's only probably 3 RVs here. And the rest are cars and box vans.
What? What's your
And-
street address?
That's it, 3430.
No, Ken.
Okay.
Well, hey, Lance, I put a name in the private chat, which I say town. It's not really a town. Maybe a village. It did have a post office.
You want me to go there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to portal? Oh, that was quick.
Holy cow. I was going to say, and I'm sitting here going, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at now.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Whoa. Beth Page. Is that what you said? Beth Page.
Yep, Beth Page.
This is cool.
All right. So if you were to go up and to the right,
This way?
yeah,
Keep going.
I think where that red spot is, or maybe where the white. You're probably right around where the church I went to when I was growing up was.
Oh, there's Bethpage Wedding Chapel. Bethpage United Methodist.
I was going to say it was the United Methodist one that I went to. There wasn't a wedding chapel there back then. Then if you follow that road the other direction, trying to think how far it was. On the north, well,
There's 40 people in the chat.
yeah, I saw. It's okay. So, okay, time out.
Yeah,
That
Kathleen,
should be
things are doing really well from the hurricane. There's still some areas that are abandoned. But
Can you zoom into that road that goes off to the?
all right.
This one?
Yeah.
No, that's as far as I can get. Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah, that was.
I was there this summer.
Yeah. Okay, go down that road.
Ready? You
Yeah,
guys got your seatbelts on?
it'll be really cool. I think this is the right road. The problem is when you're 10 and you're driving, you're not paying attention to road names. Yeah, go ahead and turn to the right, like follow the curve. So over on the right, that's a sod farm. Last I knew.
There's her RV.
Not my RV. Although I am glad to see that they actually have an RV.
Very nice.
There used to be like a little shack there that literally looked like they put together pallets and stuff.
Wow. I saw stuff like that in Puerto Rico. Actually, in Peru, I saw it. They literally sell bamboo in
Uh-huh.
the hardware store. for
Really?
walls.
Yeah. Okay. And
Are
then
we there yet?
no. I was going to say, but it's not that road. It should be the next road to the left.
That's where you grew up, right here.
No.
That's the love shack right there.
Love shack.
What's the name of that road? Rock what?
Rock Springs Road.
Wow. We got a Rock Springs in Orlando.
I was going to say, and I guess you guys don't want to actually look at my forehead. Sorry. That's a driveway, not a road.
Boomer. Aww. You hear him?
Attention. He needs some attention.
He's in the kitchen.
Also a driveway.
Hold on, he has to pee. And so do I.
This is interesting. I haven't.
Sitting in the giant family room just crying. Like a baby. Sorry, the dog's a baby.
I don't remember so many trees, but then again, you know, it's been 26, 28 years since I lived down there.
Well, you know what? I'm riding in my RV where I want to be.
We haven't seen a road in forever, have we?
No, I saw a skunk on the side there, dead.
Ooh, there's a road. What road is that?
Don't say. Must not be a big famous road.
Oh, don't. Oh. That's the road you want. Go up that road.
All right. My GPS said to go straight.
But then you wouldn't get to my old house.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you my old house address right now.
Yeah, I know. She knew her address.
Oh, I could tell you the address, but I didn't realize you'd be able to see the name of the road even.
That would have saved a lot of time, I think.
Yeah, Megan.
Keep going. Chipman Road.
Chipman.
You got a couple more hills.
Oh, those hills are bugging me. It's like a roller coaster. Hey.
Hay bales.
Hey.
Hay's for horses.
What do they call those things? Hay rolls? What are they called?
Hay bales.
Hay bales.
That's not a bale, though.
Robert doesn't get out in the country much.
No, a hay bale is a rectangle shape.
Not anymore.
They've been around for years, man. What do you?
I don't live in the country.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Turn back the other direction, but don't move. But look off to the left. Yeah. No.
The house is gone.
No, the house just got remodeled, so that is obviously not the right.
All that's left is the concrete pad.
Wow.
No, and just go ahead and keep going. I'm probably not at the right spot yet.
Are those your recycle bins?
No.
Hey, Lance.
Ken?
Check the private chat.
My old house was up on. Actually, there's the big tree.
Is that your house, Ken?
So you're gonna get to a dip, and not there. The other direction.
Is that your house, Ken?
The house up on top of the hill.
Is Ken gone?
No, I'm here.
Is that your house address? Is that your first boyfriend's house? What's down here?
I don't know. There wasn't a drive there when I lived there.
How do you remember that? You're only 10.
I was 13 when we moved. And see, like, our driveway goes off here.
You don't remember the address, yeah?
That wasn't a paved road either.
It's been updated finally.
I was going to say, and then
Megan.
if you look to the left, your other left, I guess to the right, sorry. So when I was probably about 10, the people that lived there had horses. And I went over and fed them. And they also had
the people or the horses?
the people. And they also had a Rottweiler. And the reason I have some issue with dogs is because that thing cornered me up on that porch.
I'm going to report them for you.
And
they still have the same car.
And they apparently have a pool now. I don't think it's the same people that live there.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to see if you can see more of the house, but they won't go up driveways.
No. I can only zoom in. That's what I've been doing. The Oates Folks Home. The Oates Folks Home. That's a trailer.
Yeah.
That's a double wide.
It's really intermixed. So the house that I lived in was built in 1792.
Intermixed? There's Chinese and Canadians?
No. Oh, dear.
We're getting close.
Kathleen says
Past it.
Kathleen says that the round hay bales are round bales. They're not hay bales.
Megan?
So the one where I was feeding their horses, you had to look back and you would have been looking up the hill at it.
Then why'd you tell me to stop?
Well, I did. And you did. But you didn't really zoom in. You zoomed in on my neighbors. Okay, so that was the neighbors. Keep going. I was going to say pretty much where that one where I said that road didn't used to be the other direction, dear. This is Tennessee. Things are spaced out. No, not that way.
There's another double wide.
That wasn't there back then either.
It looks like it's been there for 50 years.
I tell you, I went in a single wide after living in this RV, and it's luxurious.
Yep.
Okay.
Very
So
spacious.
you're looking. Slow down. Okay. Oh, speed up from that because now you're basically facing 180 degrees from where you need to be to see the house.
Go to the right or left then?
At this point, go to the left.
180 degrees, Lance. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, now he's probably only at 90. Keep going.
Should I drive down the road a bit more?
No, you're at the end of my driveway.
Wow.
Well, at least what used to be the drive.
Wow, look at that.
Okay, go back to where you saw the red barn. Obviously, they redid the barn. The barn was an old tobacco barn, not.
That barn?
All right, so you see the big trees there next to that barn, which yes, it used to be just barnwood.
Oh, it's up here.
No, other direction. All right, stop. Don't move. Zoom in. Now, that used to be, what's it called? Board and batten.
What's that?
Siding. It was just like
Type of construction.
untreated. It was like wood siding with the slats going up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a chimney on both ends.
Yes, there is.
Um,
So whose house is this?
there's no. They got rid of the windows in my room.
Oh, this is the house.
Yeah, that's the house.
Hey, KNR Destinations, hello.
Hey, Kyle, Ryan. We're just
Hi, you guys.
we're going for a motorhome ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're checking out where I used to live. So, but yeah, so they got rid of the windows in my room
Bastards. Why would they do
and
that?
my brother's room.
Aw.
Because so we had bedrooms on that top floor in the original part of the house, and we actually had windows that looked out on over top of the porch. Which is where I got my love for tin roofs, because we had tin roofs at one point.
Were these red barns there?
No. So the barn that my dad had was an old tobacco barn.
Yeah, it's really hidden.
Yeah.
There it is.
They've really changed it. I knew they had resided it.
There's no window. Maybe it's a gym now or a pool hall.
It's an old log house.
With a pool hall.
It's beautiful.
It's
Countryside. Beautiful
the
countryside.
basic, like the way it was built originally, it was a log house, and my mom had a sewing room that was an add-on upstairs, and you could still see the wood, the original wood walls.
Whoop.
But it was basically 2 up, 2 down.
I just went out of it. I had no idea where the hell I went.
Yes.
And then it had been added on to a couple. Oh, you went down Malone Trail.
Megan's home.
Okay, I saved it just in time, and I'm gonna when I go by there next week, I'm gonna stop by and say I know the lady that used to live here.
Oh shoot. Okay, you guys.
We got 3 minutes.
Is it 3? My computer says it's 1.
We're gonna go back to
Yeah, 1 minute.
Roberts. We're gonna do Street View now, though.
There's
There we
nothing
go.
there.
There's Robert's place.
That's an old video. I'm telling you, that's an old picture. It does not look like that.
It says oh yeah, it says 2011, 9 years ago.
Yeah, that's an old picture.
Okay, we got one more just quickly to do here because we're going down memory lane here.
I like this, Lance. This is fun.
Maybe I should do this for the channel.
I was gonna say it is kind of fun.
Memories.
Yeah, because I got the house I grew up in. We didn't even look at that.
Okay, where'd it go? Okay, here's Ken's house.
Nice.
What street are you on? Where's the number? Where's the house? Ken, you there? Ken, we're on
Yeah.
your street now. We're on your street now.
Hmm.
What's this big red building here? Is that your house?
No, that is the
Oh, I gotta take out this part here.
fire hall.
You typed it wrong. That's really weird. It's pointing right to a spot where there's no house. Which one's your house, Ken? Does this look familiar?
I can't really tell how this is angled.
Bird's eye view. There.
I was gonna say, can you double click on the road?
Are you
I
in a
don't see the normal little guy to drop down on to get street view.
Are you in a trailer park too, Ken?
Yes.
Okay, these are all trailers, so you're in unit number 8, so you're in one of these. What year is this? This is 2021. This has been updated. Okay, let's see if I can street view it. Hold on.
I was gonna say, and I don't know about you, but up here they don't come on private properties, so like you can't do a street view for my trailer.
There you go.
Where you are now, yeah. That's your street? That's where you live? Cool.
This driveway right here. This driveway.
This one?
This driveway right here. Yeah.
Okay, now I know where you live. I'll save that, so when I come by there next week, I'll stop by and say hi.
Yeah, April.
Seriously, I saved all these.
Okay, guys, Ray
go.
is live, and I need to go pick up the kids. So I will see you guys later.
All right, see
Have
ya.
a great night. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with me.
You're
Anytime
welcome.
next year.
Everybody that has stopped in and out various times,
Thanks for having me up.
not a problem. I will see you
Bye,
guys
guys.
later.
Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
We can stay up here though still. Ken.